Hi everyone, Gina here with Belly Beads. It has been a while since I've been on here, and a lot of you have been asking me, where have I been? I am MIA. A lot of people had said to me, and I'm not. Actually, I've been creating. When I do take a little hiatus, that's something that I do. I just create new things. Now, there is a new project that I have started, and I actually have a whole new YouTube channel, which I will link everything in the descriptions below. Now, with that said, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do paper beads anymore, because I am, more so than ever. But I'm just going to also, in addition to paper beads, create this other project. And I actually completed the video today, which it will be out today. So I hope you like it as much as I did making it. And it's really a really nice, different way of expressing art. So we'll definitely, I'll definitely put that on the description so you can take a look at my new YouTube. Now, let's get started here with Belly Beads, paper beads. Now, if you know me, you know that I love my paper beads, and I also am a supplier of paper strips. So this project here, it's not a new thing, but it's an old technique, and it's marbleizing. But I wanted to incorporate that into my paper beads, so I did. This is my take on marbleizing. So this is what happens when you marbleize my paper strips. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? I love the different colors. And a lot of you have done, I'm sure, marbleizing on paper. But I haven't really seen a lot on paper beads, so I thought, well, let me try it. Here are my earrings. And these are another pair of earrings. I just like the way the colors just flow onto one another. And there's also these. Whoops. And I also made rings out of it. Look at this. And I will show you how to do that as well. There's this one. I had so much fun making these. And there's this one. So let's get started and let's have some fun. So for supplies, paper strips, of course, you can get them at bellybeads.com. And there is a certain particular section just for marbleizing, because these strips are just white. Okay, so that's so allows you to marbleize them, and that's going to be on my website. Actually, it is already. There's some diamonds. Now, I am limited to what particular ones you should use for marbleizing, because a lot of them, like the round ones, it really didn't take as, like, the colors didn't flow very nicely on just the round ones. I mean, you can certainly try it, but the diamond shapes were really popular with the marbleizing. Of course, these bicones were, and of course the baby barrels. And that's what I have. Oh, these are my spacers, actually. These are my spacers, and that's what you're going to find on the website as well. Whoops, that came off. All right, so these are spacers, and there's all different sizes. And what your supplies you're going to be needing, in addition to the paper beads, is a paper bead roller. You're going to need some toothpicks. You're going to need a container, a small container of water. It doesn't matter what container, but just enough so when you immerse the bead into it, it's enough, okay? And then you need a very large container. This is a 2-liter, so, and it's like 9 cups of water you could put in there. So that's what container I have. I also have, which I love, this marbleizing medium. Now, I have tried different ones. I've actually tried techniques with alum, and it was too much of a long process, so I just went to Michael's craft store and bought this, and this was really worth it. It just works quickly. You know, I didn't feel like mixing ingredients and all that. This is just water, and that's all you need. So this is a really great, and this was not very expensive at all. So This was at Michael's. And then I have, what else do I have here? Oh, of course, the main thing is the colors. And these are awesome. Now, you can certainly play around with other acrylic paints, but be careful because they're a little thicker. These are specialized just for marbling. Now, have I tried the regular acrylic paints? Yes, I have. They were just a little bit more thicker, and you can play around with it with the water ratio and the regular acrylic paints. And I'm sure that you'll be able to do it. But I just wanted to go right to the product that works the best, and it was one of these. Now these were quite expensive, though, I must say. For me, I think one of them was like $8, and they do come in boxes of, if you want, or you can buy them just a single. A lot of times, but again, I did have a 40% off coupon, so that made it nice. So then we have, after that, we have. We need to make sure that you have one of these, just anything to use your toothpick to place it in to dry. That's a little styrofoam, and of course paper towels. And that's it. So let's get started on this. I'm going to scoot this out of the way because we're going to mix some ingredients here. Now, the one thing, these are I wanted to mention I have a 15mm round as well that I just added not too long ago to my website. And I'm going to go over how to make the rings and everything like that too. So we're just going to put this aside so we could bring in the goodies here. I don't know what that is. So with the water, let me bring this up a little bit up so you can see a little bit better. I already mixed it in here. Well, I mixed it in here first, and then I poured it into this. And I left it overnight because the best results were overnight. And the ingredients, the ratio is you need hot water, okay? So you need 2 cups of water. And then your medium, you just need a teaspoon of this. Now, when you mix it, the water has to be not hot, but really warm and not cold. It's because so it doesn't crumble up. You're going to mix it and mix it and mix it. And then what I did was I just poured it right into one of these bottles and I let it sit. Now you have to keep mixing it like this for about maybe 10 minutes, maybe less, but I wanted to be sure. So I did it for 10 minutes. Then you want to sit a good hour. And once that's done, then you can marbleize. Now, I have learned and I researched marbleizing. It's an old technique. And I found that sitting the water overnight was the best thing that could have happened because I think an hour is not enough. Now, the ingredients say an hour, but I don't think I like to do an hour. So let me get this is marbleizing water. Everything is, and if you can see, it looks like glycerin, like a really gel-like kind of thing, water. All right, so then there we go. We have that in there. And now we're going to grab one of I'm going to get some toothpicks, and then I'm going to get some paper beads. Now, I've already rolled them. So we're going to put them to the side. And the marbleizing, you just need a little bit, not too much. But you can have fun with this, and be careful because you can have so much fun that you go overboard. Oh, you know what? I'm going to not do this one. That's right. I wanted to do the orange one. Ooh. Now you see how it has to lay on the top of the water there, and that's the most important thing because that's what's going to grab the paper. Then I'm going to do the purple. So when you pour, you'll get used to pouring this. Usually you're just supposed to, a little bit at a time, drops, not like I was doing earlier. Probably what happened was there was a little, see, at the end. And now once you've created this. See how it lays on the surface of the water? That's what you want. Then if you put just a little drop, and see how it separates? Isn't that cool? The bubbles we can always take out. That's not a problem. Okay. And there are other colors you can work with. I'm just using these. I'm just working with these. Now you can do a lot of things. You can get your toothpick and you can make designs out of it like this. This is great for paper though. If you're making paper, marbleized paper, and you create these designs, you lay a piece of paper right on top, pick it up, and that's the design. With the paper beads so much, you're not going to really get those designs. I just wanted to let you know that you can do this and have a whole lot of fun with other paper. All right. Let me get, you know what, I really want to make, I'm going to get a piece of tape because the hole on the paper bead is a little bit bigger than my, there you go, and then that'll make it like a little stopper. There you go. And then I would suggest, yes, gloves. I'm over here looking at my gloves on the side thinking, I don't like wearing them, but I don't want my fingers to be dyed as well because I do have other videos I have to create. All right, so here we go. Here's your bead. It's already rolled. Now also, one thing, people are going to ask, what about using PC petrifier? Because we always use our PC petrifier and we dip them into that solution first to harden up the paper. And yes, these have already been done. They've already been through the PC petrifier. Because what will happen is, if you put this paper into that water, it's going to saturate it so much it's not going to come out right. So yes, I did dip these in a wood hardener first, and it will attach because that's what the other ones were. So let's get started. Let's dip them. Ooh. And I tap it. Look at that. Ooh, that's really cool. Now that's a lot of purple. Just keep tapping it, and then I'm going to grab my styrofoam and I'm going to put it on there like that. Put that to the side. I'm going to get my next one. Let me grab another piece of tape. Had I known, I would have done this before, but you know me, I don't like editing any kind of videos. I like it natural. Okay, let's get this paper bead. I'm going to try to get a little orange in there. And then a little purple. You can go, like, do whatever you want. Like, just have fun with it. I feel like Bob Ross. Pretty trees. Look at that. And you just tap it. Now, the one thing you do have to do, I put this to the side, but after you immediately immerse this into here, you must get your water that I mentioned on the side. This is just plain tap water. And then run it through. So that actually, look how it doesn't come off, right? It's because it's supposed to keep it. The water, the tap water, will actually hold these colors in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dip the other one as well that I did. And you dip it in the water. So after you're done, you rinse them off. That's, I guess, the best way to put it. So let's, oh goodness. I'm getting all stuck within my tape here. And after they're done, you can certainly glaze them with anything that you typically glaze with your other beads. Okay, so let's try this one. Now you can reuse these. I mean, it depends on, you can't put this back in the bottle. You can't put the solution all back into the bottle because it'll all mix together. But you can certainly keep this and put a lid on it. And it only lasts us for about 2 days though, because I've tried that. Okay, so there goes the one. I'm going to dip it in the water, give it a little cleaning, and then I'm going to pop it into the styrofoam. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So that's the one. So that's pretty much, and you can add all different colors, and this is what it comes out to be like when you have the paper, just the paper. Let me show you. I'm gonna give a little bit of a, let's get this. So if you get you can even do it without rolling them. So I'm going to pop this in there like so. And look how it adheres to the, oops, sorry. Look at that. Is that not the coolest thing? And that's the back of it. You can also do it on your strips. Now, I'm going to put this to the side because I have to rinse this one out. This is quite small though. I would suggest having a larger one. And then you want to dip it in the water. Have a larger bowl for your paper strips. There you go. And then you want to get your paper towel and just leave it on there like that. And then let that dry. Now it's going to dry and it's going to feel like a little crinkly kind of thing, but that's how they come out. And this came out fine. And I'll show you. I'm going to roll them too. But I had so much fun with that. Now the little ones, which is this, I'm going to show you what I did with this. So I want to bring this back again, and I'm just going to run it through again, and there you go. That's really vibrant. Oh, that's really pretty too. Okay, then you want to get your water, rinse it through, and there we go. And let it dry, and then you're done. So that's pretty much what the marbleizing. It's pretty simple. You know, make small amounts because you really can't save it. But when they're done, this is how they come out. And then once this dries, you can glaze them and then begin to create whatever it is that you want to make. Now let me grab my paper bead roller, and I'm going to show you. I still condition it, meaning I run it through my fingers, so it will allow me to curl it and roll it. Put it through my paper bead roller, and there you go. There isn't any issues. It's not stiff. I mean, it's a little crinkly, but look how pretty that is. There you go. Now, also, there's going to be questions. What do you do with the paper if you marbleize it? Is that did I place PC petrifier on it? No. These are actually just a raw piece of paper. They are not, you know, doesn't have anything on them, just like these didn't. A lot of marbleizing techniques do prep their paper, and I didn't for this project because it didn't require it. It worked for me. Now, if you want to prep it, that's fine. And there are YouTube tutorials on how to prep it. Usually you just dip it into your water, and it's a process, but I found that I had no issues with it. So I just dipped it into the marbleizing. Oops, I'm over here not paying attention. I should have put more glue on the ends there, which I usually do. Here we go. And then I take it off. And there we have it. So these are pretty simple. I actually like doing the paper first. When I roll the paper and place the beads inside there, that works too. But I think I really like doing this first. Now you're going to ask me, why did you use PC petrifier on your rolled beads versus the paper, right? Because once they're rolled, they will have a tendency to come apart a little bit more. Now, you can put these in PC petrifier too, which I highly recommend. Once these are done, place them in your PC petrifier. Be careful, just don't dip them long, because I don't want the, I don't think, because I've done these already, and I've dipped them in PC petrifier just like that, but I don't dip them very long. I just place them in there for a minute or so, and then I'm done with it. But that's what works. And you know what the best thing to do is just, you know, practice and see how it comes out for you. If you want to prep them first or not, that's fine. That's the best thing to do, is just play around with it and have fun with it. So I'm going to bring back my other goodies so I can show you. These are just the papers, and I was going to roll them in front of you, but I think everybody knows how to roll them. And if you don't know how to roll them, you can certainly go onto my other YouTube. I am trying desperately to pick this up. You can go onto my YouTube other channel, my other videos, and find how to roll the beads. I can link that in the bottom, in the description as well. So there you go. As far as the rings, this is memory wire for rings. I got this off of Amazon. I will link that as well, so you'll have those supplies. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, or if you have other techniques as well as marbleizing and how you marbleize your paper, please, I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, comment below, and please like it. I would be so grateful. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you become one. I have so much fun with my my paper beads. Also, if you are not part of my paper bead group on Facebook, come and join. We have so much fun there, and there's a lot of ideas and inspiration. So if you're ever stuck, I know a lot of us get stuck sometimes, it's a good place to be. And there we go. So these are actually glazed. I glazed these, and I glazed these with oh, there's a couple of them. I have different types of glazes. I have UV resin that I glaze this with because it gives a really nice shine. And then there's other glazes, but you can use any glaze. You can use your Mod Podge, whatever works for you, whatever you've been doing. All right, everybody, thank you so much. And look out for that other new channel. It's called Nostalgia Narratives, and I will link it below as well. And again, thank you so much for all your support, and make it a creative day. Bye.